from? An inmate at SCI Mahanoy. This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wake up now. I'm your old Sekou the Wolf. Joining me as always, man, my Samo banger. We're gonna get right to it today, man. Our topic is the absence of animal man. Laws what Jal says in his book. Rijal Qawwamun 'ala an-nisa. That the men are maintainers and the protectors of the women. But it is one of my most dear, most favorite ayat, man, because of the responsibility that comes with it. After my years of I learned this ayat when I was young, man, and when I understood the responsibility that we had as the male species, I took this ayat to heart, and I kind of try to live by it and walk by it, and do everything that I do in this world based on that. It's a huge responsibility that one can put on their shoulders, but someone gotta do it. Allah also says that the believing men and women are protectors of one another. And I'll shake them because there, man, he explained this out here, and he said that they support one another and they lend a hand to one another. But my question is, why do our women feel so alone? In a world full of millions of Muslim men, why do they feel so alone? In our world full of daughters and aunts and sisters and mothers and grandmothers, why do our women feel so alone? I communicate, man, with so many people, right? And if you know me, then you know most of my friends are women. Those that stood by me, supported me, some that I met along this journey, mashallah. But anyway, right? Recently, I asked one of my female friends what was some of the things that they liked about me, as a person, and some of the things that they disliked, or that is there any area in my life that they thought that I should improve in? And her response to the dislike was kind of shocking to me, man. She told me that I need to stop trying to save people, especially women, because some don't want to be saved. And I really was lost, hearing that from her. I had to call her, and I told her that people told me the same thing about you. So if it was okay for me to be there for you and aid you and support you and show you a different direction to improve you, to enhance you, to make you better, make you stronger, and by the will of Allah, guide you to the right path to do what's right and stay away from that which is wrong. If it was okay for you, why wouldn't it be okay for others? I can admit, man, I've been walked over, I've been hurt, I've been abused, I've been used, whatever. Man, so what? Am I supposed to treat every woman bad because a few showed me something different? They're lost. Man, I'm good. I can't change who I am.
Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
I can't change who I am, man. That's what built me. I was raised by a woman, so the responsibility has to be mine, regardless. I want to share something that happened recently, right? And this experience actually inspired this show. It caused me to really understand how we as men have dropped the ball and left our women damaged. When I was on RIT, right, my pup came down on RIT, right, and I got him moved to myself. It's like my little brother. I love him the closest people to him and stuff like that. And I realized that he was surrounded by a lot of women too in his family, and the responsibility that he had. So I was kind of advising him and teaching him, giving him an understanding of certain things, man, and how important that role is. So, like, with certain people that he talked about, I was asking, like, you know, well, what's up with this person that he talking to? Like, you know, is he pushing toward marriage? What's up? Like, you know, we gotta make sure our folks cool. Like, I mean, so he had told me that, like, you know, he got a cousin, like, it's like his favorite cousin, like his sister, you know what I'm saying, and how she's, you know, she wanted to marry somebody, this, that, and the third, and she came to him and shared, you know, how she felt, and he approved it. So, fast forward, not too long ago, I had just asked out of nowhere, like, you know, what's up with, you know, folk and, oh boy, like, I'm saying, how they doing? Like, they get married? So he was like, oh, bro, like, you know, he did some nut stuff, blah, 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 this, that, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So, he had told me, like, gave me permission, like, to reach out to her and sister and stuff like that, you know, had told him about me and stuff like that. So, you know, I can, like, kind of get to know him from here, so I don't be a stranger out there, like, because, you know, I consider his family my family, you know what I mean? So, in my effort, when I reached out, I had gave some advice that maybe shouldn't have came from me because she don't know me, but it was just general, like, without knowing.
Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
You know, without knowing any details or whatever, and, you know, long story short, like, she took offense to it and she snapped, and, you know, I really didn't know what to do. Like, I was, like, shaking, like, damn, like, what did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? And I had to sit back there and analyze and depict the things that I said and understood that, you know, one of the advices from a Shiyuk is that we don't advise people that we don't have close relationships with because they may not take it from you the way they'll take it from someone else. And, I also understood that our women don't trust us, men as a whole, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard for a person like myself, like, or any guy that's like me that's genuine, you know, for them to accept them, you know what I'm saying? And to be there for them when they need us type of men the most, you know? So I'm asking, like, our honorable men to, like, step up and have the hard conversations with the men that's walking over our women out there. Like, because if we don't, most of our women will be about our husbands, and they'll remain alone. You know, one of the signs of the last days is that there'll be 50 women to one man. Look around you. We're in a strange times, man, so, like, the way I move ain't normal no more. So I get it. But if I got to carry the torch alone and represent for the honorable men, so be it. You can trust me. You can talk to me about anything with no judgment. You can laugh with me, yell at me, cry with me, whatever. But you gotta trust somebody someday. So what? Lastly, like, what I want to say is that I'm begging of our leads, man, and of our kills to do your homework, please, before putting a woman under your guardianship. It's just anybody's hands, man. Take your responsibility seriously because their life may depend on it. Going to you, Mo, man, like, you know, you can give me your feedback, give me the people feedback, whatever, man, like, you know, you're a young man, you got a whole generation, man, that, of young ladies, man, who think that, going on social media, meeting people, creeping and doing this, doing that this is the way of life, man, because this is what they see, man, that the torch has been passed in a wrong direction, so this is what it is, man. So, talk to me, man.
Honestly, I don't know what to say to this. I'm in a little shock right now that, like, 2 minutes ago, somebody just got hit at the bottom of my grandma's block. You know, gunshots, like eight shots. So, like, I'm not even, like, focused right now, because that could be me walking to our house. Somebody just got gunned down. So, my apologies for not being on topic right now, but that's what's going on right now. So,
I hear you. Wow. I am. I'm glad, like, you know,
Nope.
So again, you know, the men, man. You know, it used to be, it was a time, man, when Steve Harvey book came out, right? Think Like a Man, right? Or Be a Woman and Act, something. I forgot how it go. They, you know, they made a movie about it, or whatever the case might. And be a woman and act like a man, or think like a man, or something like that. Yeah. You know, I was upset with him, right? Because I felt like he, like didn't do the men justice, man. Like he gave up game or whatever, this, that, and the third. And in a way, it was good because it gave strength to our women to understand who they were, to be comfortable with who they are, and I had that strength to be able to know themselves, and I had no identity crisis, and not let no man dictate their pace. You feel me? But I also feel like, as men, like right now, like even with my advice, like I don't want the men to think that I'm against them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm for the women for sure. Everybody knows that, but I'm not. I tell them when they're wrong as well. You know what I'm saying? But we drop the ball so much that it's just, it's disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in fear for, like, my daughters, and I'm like, who they will end up with, and would they make them happy? Like, I find myself having a conversation and having to ask, like, oh, you okay? Are you happy? Like, not trying to stop them from messing with nobody, just making sure that the decision that they make is good for them, because I know I can't prevent anything. You know what I'm saying? And yet, and still, you know, as you said, we have this type of stuff going on around us. So, like, who can they trust anymore? You know what I'm saying? We don't know who we're dealing with. So, that, you know, you know, if you leave tonight, that you make it home safe. You know, so my home be okay, no bullets fly through our windows, you know, or any windows on that block. You know, that was one of my responsibilities out there. That block was safe when I was on the street. Them type of things didn't happen. You know, I ain't sell no drugs on that block or nothing like that. My mother lived there. Other elders lived there. A lot of females lived on that block. So it was safe. It's not like that anymore. I mean, I appreciate you still showing up and making sure that we got through the show, man. You know, off the well, off the select, man. Thank Lord with jail, man, that, you know, you wasn't out there, that you made it through, that you made it in that house, that you safe, man. And take a look in the mirror and ask yourself how many seconds out the day do you take to thank your Lord for still being able to breathe the air that you're breathing right now during a pandemic, with all the nonsense that's going on in the world, the violence and all that. And I got one more thing I want to say, man. I need the men to step up. They don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Got a serial killer running around in our city of Philadelphia, man, killing our women, man. Y'all need to be banding together, finding out who it is, man, and end this. Before one of your daughters or your mothers or your cousins or your grandparents be left somewhere, and then you want people to help. Change men, change lives. I love you, bro.